Hi everybody, welcome back to Awesome Kids. It's me Shaza. So today we are going to explore the Germany Pavilion at Expo 2020 Dubai, and it is one of the best pavilions at Expo. It is located in the Sustainability District, and the Germany Pavilion is an education-based pavilion. So it's like you get an admission in an university and then you learn a lot about the Germany's innovations and its sustainable ideas and solutions for the future. And towards the end of the pavilion, you get graduated from there. So outside the Germany Pavilion, you'll have to wait a longer queue than you have to wait for the usual pavilions. But let me be honest, the waiting time is worth the visit inside because there are lots of exciting and mind-blowing things inside the pavilion. So what you're waiting outside is worth the visit. So while waiting itself, we got free Aquafina water cans from there, and also they gave kids storybooks which had stories from around the world. And there were clowns entertaining the waiters, and there were clowns blowing bubbles, and there were other clowns doing acrobats and stuff. So once we enter the pavilion, the first thing is like we enroll ourselves in the university. We give our information and we get an ID card in which our informations are stored, and our name are also written in a sticker above it. So there are lots of activities inside the pavilion. So when we go near an activity, when we start doing it, our name pops up on the screen because all our information are stored in that ID card. It's like a sensor. And after we get our ID card, we enter to the first hall. Inside the first hall, we watch an introductory video about the beginning of our Earth and how life began on Earth and how we shaped our planet to our needs. But at the same time, how our technologies and the things we did on our Earth damaged our Earth and how we can find solutions for that in the Germany Pavilion.
Our world is quite old. Many incredible forces have created and shaped our planet for millions and billions of years. When all of a sudden life began. And life, until seemingly within a blink of an eye, mankind took the stage, and we began to shape the planet ourselves, fitting it best to our needs. How will we generate our energy in the future? How will we protect the biodiversity? And in what kind of cities do we want to live? Campus Germany invites you to get to know the answers. Connect your mind.
So in the next hall is one of the best parts of the Germany Pavilion. There is a huge ball pit with 100,000 yellow balls which signify 100,000 ideas from Germany. And we get to play in there, and there are also some activities around the ball pit, and we can do that also during this time. The Germany Pavilion is divided into 3 laboratories. The first one is the Energy Lab, then the Future City Lab, and the Biodiversity Lab. So the first lab that we entered is the Energy Lab, which is about the renewable energy sources that we can use for the future. So Germany aims to transform its electricity supply to be 100% from renewable energy sources by 2050. So in this hall, they give us the ideas and suggestions of what all renewable energies that we can use in the future, and they also tell us how they produce these energy and how they obtain it from the nature, like wind energy, tidal energy, solar energy, etc. So one of the energy suggestion that I found interesting is this Kite. So how it works is that there is a large kite, and we drive it across the sky and very fastly, and it absorbs the wind energy and it stores it in a large truck, and then they use that wind energy to produce electrical energy. And there is to give us the idea of how it works, there is a game that we can play on how we can drive this kite across the sky and how much energy we produce after doing this game. That was one of the interesting part of this lab. Then the second lab is the Future City Lab. So in this lab, it is about what all developments and what all technologies will be there in the future cities. And in this hall, the model of a future city is built, and next to each part of the city there are screens on which we can the videos are played about the technologies of the future, and we can wear headphones and hear to them. So one of the ideas that was interesting for me is these elevators using magnetic fields, and the specialty of this is that not only can they travel vertically up and down, but also sideways, horizontally. So this will make transportation from floor to floor and room to room in the future way more faster than it is now. Next, we enter to the third lab, the Biodiversity Lab. Here it is about the diverse species of plants, animals and birds that we have on our earth. And it is also about the importance of plants and vegetation, and there were videos about soil quality and how the roots of a plant works, and there are also real roots of a plant shown there for display, and we can see how deep they are grown into the soil, and there are activities and games that we can play there. And after all this, we enter to the graduation ceremony part. So here we enter a graduation hall, and there are swinging seats for everyone to sit, and this symbolizes the world coming together. And here a video will be played about unity is strength, and we all will be swinging in it in unison to reflect how great things can be achieved by acting together, and that unity is strength and divided we fall.
Our planet is in constant motion. It is constantly changing. And more than ever before, it's being changed by us.
At the same time, we feel that we don't have to. Let's try a little experiment. As we think the same way, we can move the same way.
Look, you're not stuck any longer. Let's move together and inspire the people around us to move as well.
Move towards your beliefs to reach a better future.
after this, our journey inside the Germany pavilion ends, and we'll give back our ID cards. But we can take the sticker from that on which our names were written, and we can, keep it with ourselves as a memory. So Germany Pavilion is one of my favorite pavilion at Expo, and it's a very unique pavilion from other. So it is created in an education manner. So they educate us, and then at the end we get graduated, and without even us knowing ourselves, we are getting a lot of information by doing those activities and experiments there. And we spent almost 3 hours there, and we didn't notice that the time went by. If you have enough time, then Germany Pavilion is one of the best pavilions that you have to visit. So again, the Germany Pavilion is about Germany's innovations and its sustainable solutions for the future. And one fact I have to tell you is that Germany is the only country that has a state pavilion at Expo, and the state is Baden-Württemberg, and rest all pavilions at Expo are country pavilions, and only Baden-Württemberg pavilion is a state pavilion, and it is located in the Opportunity District. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, I hope you will subscribe to our channel and like and share and comment your opinions down below. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.